Hey, hey, hey. What is going on? Been a few days, but I've been really busy. Been keeping up with some upcoming projects and working on some things to help improve the channel and the future of the channel. But hey, we're here today, and we're going to be here tomorrow as well, too. But in terms of today, yeah, a lot's been happening. Pokemon Bank yesterday announced basically that they're shutting down the day before Pokemon Day next year. Pokemon Day, of course, is every February 27th. So February 26th, 2027, they're shutting it down. And that's to be expected, but also just, kind of sad, and also makes you wonder what they have in plan for the day after, which is Pokemon Day. So, well, only time will tell. But, yeah, so that just adds a little bit of a sense of urgency to try to knock out some of these unfinished shiny hunts that will no longer really be possible unless they make some updates or changes down the road, including this second shiny Poipole. Now, I do have one. I did evolve that into a Nonadel. So we need a second one here to complete the line, and that's on Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, right here. And I'll be using, of course, my Solgaleo Lunala 3DS XL, if you will, with a capture card, and we'll just be going at it and trying to get it. And also, at the same time, we'll be double hunting some Dynamax Adventures for the final Ultra Beast I need between the second Poipole and this. It's Stakataka. After I get these two, I have every single shiny Ultra Beast. So, could be the end of an era there in that regard. But, yeah, we got to get this Poipole. I do need a second type Null, so we'll have to do that at some point here between now and then. And, I do need to get that Jirachi. But I've heard rumors that Ruby and Sapphire might be coming to the Switch. I might hold off to see if they include Jirachi as an event or something along those lines. But it may stand to reason. We're gonna have to finish that Jirachi. So, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much the main thing. Also, Spinda, for some weird reason, is still kind of glitched out, and we might go after a Spinda here very soon. Just knock that out via a Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Horde hunt. I've been thinking about that as well, too. I can't remember if I got one. I don't think I did. I think I did a stream of it, and we never got it. So, or maybe we did. I don't remember. But either way, in the chat, well, actually, let me get this first group going. Again, this is for Stakataka Dynamax Adventures. So if you have Pokemon Sword and Shield and the DLC for it, if you will, well, hop on in, be a part of the festivities. Also, is the stream coming in clear? I hope it is. Just make sure you're connected online via the Ycom and have the DLC. Stakataka, there we go. Hey, what's going on, McDav? We got Rollins here, Draconified, Stiggity Stars is in the chat. Yo, Mareep, how you been, Mareep? It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. We got Superboy. Welcome on in, Superboy. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of weird. It does make you wonder, like, what the heck they have in store for Pokemon Bank, if they plan to, introduce any sort of alternative, but I don't know. Hey, what's up, Evangelios? We got Redropping on by as well, too. Pika's here in the chat. Daquan, how you been, Daquan? It's been a long time, but I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I hope you're doing well. Shout out to the lurkers as well, too, here in the chat today if you're lurking. Thank you. 30 likes on YouTube already. That is awesome. I appreciate that very much. What's up, Tran? Welcome on in. We got Rollins. It's looking good. All right, cool. I was just getting some sort of weird buffering on my end, but as long as it's good for you guys, that's all that matters. We got Toad in the chat as well, too. Osmo's here. What's going on? What's going on? So transfer all my Pokemon back to games then? You probably want to, yes. And by games, a Switch-related game, if it's a shiny that you want to keep for your living decks. But you have until February 27th. No, I'm sorry, 26th. 27th is Pokemon Day, but 26th is when they're shutting it down. Yeah, it does kind of seem convenient that they're doing that, so it makes me wonder if there's more to that than meets the eye. Top Sauce, I think I saw you here as well, too, and thank you for that member milestone. I appreciate that, Tibbity Top Sauce. We also have Tangerine. Thank you for renewing there, and thank you for the lurks. Almost 40 likes already. We have 2 spots open. I don't know. We might need some help here. We've been really struggling to get Dynamax Adventures going, and it looks like that's not changing. What's up, Benz? Welcome on in. What makes Pokemon better than most capture and train games is the fact that you could bring over the... Oh, I thought you were asking a question there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of compatibility there, and, back and forth, and, the popularity behind it and all that jazz just kind of worked out. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I mean, it sounds doom and gloom right now, but all we can do is just hope that they have some sort of alternative. Like maybe they'll release all the games on the Switch, but that's like wishful thinking. That's what they should do, because it's like an infinite easy money glitch for them. But they're not. They're lollygagging around with it for some stupid reason. So yeah, it stands to reason right now that it is what it is, and it just kind of sucks, What's up, Shiny Beyblade? We got Coco. We got Bliggity Bliggity Black Flash dropping on by. Welcome on in. What I mean, Pokemon should make it shutting down? It's shutting down. I mean what it says. On February 26th, you will no longer be able to transfer from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. So any 3DS related or earlier shiny Pokemon will, you'll be stuck there. So, for Stack Attack, I forget the weaknesses. I should have looked that up. Well, I guess for now, I will just go with Vikavolt, and we'll worry about that later. Let me get my notepad open. Let's see. What's up, Moomity? How are you doing? Ground and fighting. Ground, fighting, and water. Ground, fighting, and water. Alright. Let me get this going, and then we'll start the Poipole hunt here. Ground, fighting, and water. There's water on the right and on the left. Sure. Alright. Yeah, you're definitely going to get that transferred on over. Okay, so, like I said, on the left screen, I've got a 3DS XL with Pokemon Ultra Moon right here. So we're going after this Poipole. We're going to be picking up where we left off. 385 was the number, as well as 16 is the number of dens in Sword and Shield here. But yeah, I mean, I hope, aside from that doom and gloom news, I hope everyone's doing well. Otherwise, yeah, sure, let's go ahead and Dynamax here, get this knocked on out. And also, thank you for the 30 likes. Yeah. All right. And also, we got the cool Final Fantasy remix tunes playing. We'll have a couple of new songs here today. We got some new Pokemon remixes later on. Okay, and we're officially away. 386. Oh, are you playing right now, Mareep? Heck yeah, man. Like I said, Stack Attacka and a second Poipole are the last Ultra Beast I need to shine, and then I've completed the entire Ultra Beast line. In terms of Ultra Moon or Ultra Sun, I need a second type Null shiny, which will also be, as it stands right now, impossible to shiny hunt when Bank shuts down. So we'll do that as well, too, here sooner or later. If I recall, the type Null is pretty quick resets. It just takes a little bit to set up, depending on how you want to go about it. Whew. Hey, what's up, the boy? The home deck completion for completion. Yeah, it is. So they said for the digital version of Fire Red and Leaf Green, in case you missed it, you know how they've been giving us, like, shiny Manaphy and shiny Meloetta and shiny Keldeo and shiny this and shiny that? Well, for completing Fire Red and Leaf Green, it's a non-shiny, regular old-fashioned Celebi. Which is kind of stupid. Honestly, that would have been a great opportunity to give people shiny Mew, which is also, outside of Pokemon Go, once Bank shuts down, going to be impossible to get. So, that's fun-filled. Fun-filled stuff, you know? It's a very interesting choice there, that's for sure. So that's why some people are speculating, I'm holding out hope that maybe they'll give the shiny Jirachi as the completion for Ruby and Sapphire when they add that. But if they go the Celebi route and just make it a non-shiny, then there's that. But also, people are arguing to that extent that they've already given us a non-shiny Jirachi in BDSP. So it stands to reason, if they're going to give us another Jirachi, it might as well be a shiny, right? I should probably take this, or someone should take this. But, yeah, weird times. Weird times. Hello there, Christina. We might need you to boot on up Sword and Shield. But we're good at the moment. Scyther's probably going to be easy. Well, it was. No, it still is because I'm Vikavolt, so it should be pretty quick. Or that works too because it's part flying as well. So. Let's get those likes on up and welcome on in. If you haven't been here streaming in a while, appreciate you being here. I'm also multi-streaming on Twitch. We're also giving away a Nintendo Switch 2. If you haven't get your entries in for that, the link is in the pinned comment, both on Twitch and YouTube. It's also in the description on YouTube, I believe. But you have until the 28th for that. At least we have a lot more time than that for these shinies before Pokemon Bank shuts down, right? But yeah, so I'm going to tell you right now. People have been asking, well, what about Shiny Jirachi? You going to finish that hunt? Yes and no. Yes, meaning, listen, if we have to do it, we got to do it. All right, we're going to do what we got to do. But I'm not going to do it right now. We have other shiny priorities with Bank before that shuts down. Because, like I said, there is a slim chance that they might somehow include that as an event, or at least a gifted Pokemon for Ruby and Sapphire when that does drop. But, you know, if it gets closer to time, let's say if it's November or December, and they still haven't done that or haven't announced that, well then, yeah. Well, then I'm going to have to bite the bullet. We're going to have to do some Jirachi hunts in November or December. So for now, I'm just going to wait. But if we get closer to the time and times are still dire, then, you know, we'll do what we got to do. So, what's up, Bones? I don't know. Click a button that says subscribe and go for it, man. Just click on the link and follow the steps there. It'll walk you through it. Should be pretty straightforward. What's up, Smurf? That's right. Yo, bald high five. Got the bald head right here. And yes, I am playing 2 games at once. Daz coming in with the 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. Thank you very much, Daz. And yes, we do have some goals there. So if we get to, by the end of the month, 600 gifted members or subs, both on Twitch and YouTube, I will play Power World, even though I don't want to. I don't want to play Power World. I've been fighting against Power World for years, but if we hit that goal, I'll just, you know, put my money where my mouth is and just give it a chance. We'll give it a first impression stream, and I may like it, you know? I've just been stubborn about it, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't like it. What's up, Colton? Welcome on in. All right, so it seems like I'm going to have to add members manually, so that kind of sucks, but we'll do that at the end. For now, +5 here. Thank you, Daz. That's very kind, man. I appreciate you. How you been, Daz, more importantly? You been okay? I see you're in the group here running Dynamax Dens with us. Well, I've already played Fortnite. I did that when they dropped the Dragon Ball collab. I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, especially when they dropped Frieza as a playable character. If you can't tell, I'm a Frieza fan, so I was like obligated to play that then. So I have done that before. Yes, we're gonna check out Poipole here. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted, but hey, yo, let's go, Tran. That's awesome. Also, thank you for the follow there, Bones. Let's see, Sudowoodo, Raichu, Butterfree. Well, with our current team, probably the Butterfree would be easiest to knock out. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm in danger there. Actually, me and Daz are in danger there. I don't think that was a good choice. I don't think that was smart to go to Sudowoodo. But, whatever. Yeah. I've heard about that. That's crazy. Fortnite's got all kinds of collabs, you know. Well, I guess for now, I know it's not going to do much, but at least it'll lower its accuracy, so we'll go with that. Well, the thing is, I mean, it's easy for us to say we can't believe Pokemon Bank is shutting down, but it was bound to happen. I hate it, though. It sucks. I don't know why they're not fighting more to do something to combat that. Like, you know, either give us, like, an offline app or... Like I said, it's just kind of stupid to me. I mean, I get the need for, like, spacing things out as a company. You don't want to, like, put all your eggs in one basket and just, you know, give everything that people want all at once. But at the same time, they sure are, you know, for the lack of a better word, pussyfooting around, you know, the infinite money glitch of just giving us Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire on the Switch, all the old games on the Switch. Just do it. You know, people would play it. It would solve this problem more than likely as long as they implemented it with Pokemon Home. But they're just kind of lollygagging with it. And, you know, now it's just kind of weird that we're in this situation where a bank's going to shut down. There's nothing we can do about it, you know. So, yeah, I know. Kind of crazy times there. What's up, Northwind? Heck yeah, man. Any games on the Switch 2 that you're looking forward to playing there or have already started playing? I know we can easily get those likes up. I see 35 likes there. Let's see if we bump it up to 40, chat. But yeah, definitely make sure you get some of these shiny hunts knocked out, man. You got until February 26th. Julian, thank you for the subscription there on YouTube. February 26th, the day before Pokemon Day. Every year it's February 27th. Yeah. Well, for me, it's different. Like, I've already preached that. You know, I'm a content creator, and I do a lot of Pokemon stuff. So if they did something like that, I'd be obligated regardless of the price or features. That doesn't mean I would agree with it or like it. But, you know, I got to do what I got to do. You know, I like those videos, you know. Buying this so you don't have to. That's me. That's my job. So, but yeah, I mean, it would suck if it has to come down to that, you know. What's up, person who enjoys videos? Welcome on in. And then John D, thank you for the jewels there. Appreciate that very much. Very kind, very kind. What you laughing at there, Aragon? Are you laughing at the fact that we have 57 people watching on YouTube and only 34 likes? That means some people aren't liking. But hey, I appreciate you being here regardless. Thank you for lurking, liking, whatever the case may be. I am going to take the Sudowoodo. That was a lucky round. That could have gone a lot worse. What's up, Clay? Thank you for the jewels there. Started ZA and Pokopia. So you started a fresh island on Pokemon Pokopia. You excited about that? I'd imagine you're more excited about Pokopia than you are ZA. No. I'm going to keep what I got. Oh, Daz got it. Well, maybe I should have taken something else, but oh well. Too late now. Yo, what's up, JC? Yeah, well, the good news is, so the Pokemon Crystal Celebi, you're talking about the Virtual Console Crystal Celebi, that can be shiny hunted. It's pretty quick resets. You can get like 3 done in a minute if you really lock in. I was able to get mine in just under odds. It's 1 in 8,182, and I was able to get mine in like 7,700 something. But it was pretty quick. It didn't take that long in the grand scheme of things, but you definitely want to at least get started now. So. Yo, what's going on, Todd? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Should probably keep what I got here. I'll just lower the accuracy. Bump that up to 17. Bump this up to 400. Hey, Jedi. I'll be all right. Really, I mean, I have most everything except for the second Poipole, a second type null. And I mean, technically, we need a Spinda, and we do need that Jirachi, but I'm gonna save that Jirachi for last. We're gonna save the best for last. But don't worry, chat. I haven't forgotten for Jirachi. I haven't forsaken Jirachi. I'm just, you know, right place, right time. We'll wait a few months, and if we still haven't heard anything about a Jirachi gift or anything like that, then we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and, you know, get to work, do some resets. What's up, Shiny Koopa? That's right. Hey, yo, Flying Chipmunks. Love the name. No, Home isn't shutting down. Bank is. Home is the service that's available on the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. Bank is on the 3DS. So basically what's happening is once Bank shuts down, they are gatekeeping any sort of shiny or Pokemon from the 3DS prior. So Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, 3DS, DS. They won't be able to be transferred onto the Switch, so, or Pokemon Home after Bank shuts down. What's up, Zabroke? I mean, there is that one, if you wanted to get the Pokemon Go one. And actually, I think I still have the research for that, to be honest. It would be. Now, I do have the Shiny Charm, so it would be 1 in 100 odds for this Stakataka, but... crazier things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Seeking is pretty underrated for a Water-type Pokemon. I think I actually still need a Shiny Seeking. I think that's one of the few that I'm missing in Gen 1. I just realized the screen is frozen. I wonder how long that's been the case. There we go. I hope that hasn't been happening a while there. Yo, what's up, Gumpy, a.k.a. Lucas? I recently got a copy of Emerald to get Metal Master for costume. Well, it is looking like Ruby, Sapphire, and potentially Emerald might be coming to the Switch, so you might be able to have another chance at that. What's up, Butsy? But if you are trying to do those ribbon challenges, better get started. Hey, Tiffany Top Sauce. Appreciate you there. Thank you for the tier 1. How you been, man? Been all right? You been okay? Get those hearts in the chat for Tiffany Top Sauce. Is that still blacked out there? Why is it blacked out? What is happening, actually? Hold on. Okay, it's being really weird. There we go. Let me know if that acts up. Just at me in the chat, because it's supposed to be up. What's up, Tammy? How you doing? Okay. Let's check what we got here. No shiny, so moving on to the next group. So make sure you're connected online via the Wycom with the Sword and Shield Crown Tundra DLC. And we're going to keep on going here with the old Dynamax Adventures. A blast from the past, if you will. What's up, Kill Switch? February 26th. So you do have some time. They're giving us a little bit of heads up. But it is right around the corner. Two more spots open in the Dynamax Adventures, and this is for my final Ultra Beast. I need Stakataka and then one more Poipole, and I am done with the Shiny Ultra Beast set, if you will. Oh, I did go up one. Nice. So we want ground fighting water. I will go with the Screech moveset of Golduck. So chat, what are some Pokemon bank hunts that you still need to get? You know, things that are going to be locked or kind of impossible as it stands right now to get after bank shuts down. What are some that you have in mind or still need to get or would like to get? Let me know. We might be doing them on the channel. Good opportunity for you to tag along and join me. This Poipole is one of them. After bank shuts down, you won't be able to get it as it stands right now. That could change, but... So working on the salad, I'd say. Hey, good luck to you there, man. What's up, Pokeberry Pie? Shiny Naganadel, yeah. Good old Naganadel. Which is the evolved form Poipole, for those that didn't know. Darkrai Shaman. There are ways to at least get the Shaman still. And even Darkrai, actually, but, hit odds on the summit. What are the odds for it? 4,096. All right, we'll go ahead and I would say Screech, but it looks like everyone's a special. So that doesn't do me any good here. Still, I'll Screech once, and then we'll Mega Kick next turn. Da-da-da. Well, you can still Void Glitch the Shaman, regardless. Well, not regardless. You have to have a pre-updated version of the game. Oh, yeah? Well, that sounds like it could be fun there, Mareep. For the Stack Attacka or something else? Some other Dynamax. Yo, thank you for the 40 likes on YouTube. Appreciate that very much. And again, chat, we are giving away a Nintendo Switch 2. Link to enter for that is in the pinned comments, both on Twitch and YouTube. If you haven't done that yet, now's a great time to do so. I am hoping we can hit that that member goal. Got a ways to go, though. Some new Pokemon remixes, that's right. All right, all right, all right. Yo, what's going on, Milk? How you been? How you been? We got Belmont tuning in as well, too. Heck yeah, Milk. That's kind of you to say. Well, I'll be doggone. Yeah, what you been going on there, Belmont? Da-da-da-dee. All right, I'm going to keep what I got. Also, I don't know if you're still here, Bala, but I think you said hello earlier on. So thank you for being here, and hello. I was reminded because I'm thinking about DVD because I've seen Christina in the chat. Yeah, I tried 2v8, and I actually didn't like it. At least as a survivor. It might be different as a killer. There's just too much going on as a survivor. It's like, it's hard to keep track of everything happening all at once. So I actually didn't enjoy it. Let's see. Go with the wise glasses here. Da 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 dee. What's up, WJ? Can you? All right, we'll turn it down a bit. Yeah, for some reason it keeps wanting to turn that on every now and then. It's probably because of what I said. It's just too much to keep track of. Like, there's just... It's very tiny on the screen, a lot happening. It's like, oh my goodness. It definitely favors the killers there in that mode. War Turtle, eh? Alright. Let's see what we can do. The old Screech Kick combo. What's going on, Amber? How you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. 411 checks. And again, thank you all for watching today. It does mean a lot. Not clickbait, sadly. Pokemon Bank is shutting down. Now, you have until February 26, 2027, but that'll be here before you know it. So you want to jump on any sort of leftover or unfinished shiny hunts that might be impossible to get after Bank shuts down sooner or later. What's up, Devin? Which is what we're doing today, on the left screen at least. On the bottom left, you see we're going after Poipole on Pokemon Ultra Moon, and once Bank shuts down, that'll be, as it stands right now, you'll be able to get that, so. Oh, yeah, for sure. You definitely want to be done by then. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Da 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 da. All right, well, it looks like we're going to be able to definitely knock this out. I'll even Aqua Jet to make it quick. Yeah, apparently, Tammy, if you're into the, like, you know, ribbon Pokemon hunting, that's going to be kind of a thing of the past. What's up, Trainer Yoko? That's right. Yeah, it's actually a little bit before then. That is correct, because of time zones and stuff. Tabby. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. Well, just hopefully all we can do is just... I mean, you know they see the fan outcry, the protests, you know, all this and that, but it's just, at the end of the day, Nintendo does what Nintendo wants. What's up, W. Wrath? How you been? So I have one shiny Poipole, and I have one type Null. So I need a second type Null and this second shiny Poipole. And then we're good to go in that regard. This is Bisharp and Thievul. Probably Thievul would be a little bit easier than Bisharp. So who in the chat is doing some pre-Pokemon Bank shiny hunts as it stands right now, eh? Anybody tagging along and going after Poipole with me here? I'm hoping these streams serve as a reminder that, hey, you might want to get this. Yeah, but it's not a shiny Victini there, Pika. Ah, Oblivion. Well, hey now. Yeah, having fun with that. Hey, thank you for the 40 likes. I know we can get that on up to 50 over the YouTube side of things. What's up, Andre? I do. I see, Belmont. You've been enjoying that? Hopefully. What's up, Shiny Psychic? Hey, there you go. The old Wishmaker. Yep, we might have to finish that one eventually, depending on how things go there with that. Well, as long as it helped you, man. It's all about having fun, you know, however you see fit. Maybe. I mean, they should, but that hasn't happened yet, so. Oh, yeah? Hey, well, happy early birthday there, Daquan. I'll do one more and then I'll Mega Kick. That should do the trick. Pikachu Kala, February 26th. But technically February 25th in the States, due to time zones and all that jazz. So, bottom line, you're going to want to maybe be done by Valentine's Day with any sort of leftover shiny hunts. What's up, Pizza Gaming? Hello. Welcome on in. I should have Aqua Jetted, but it's all good. Well, you know, you would think that, but you would also have thought that Mew would have been the shiny reward for Leaf Green Fire Red completion, and instead it's just a regular non-shiny Celebi. So we can't assume that they're going to give us shiny Victinis and shiny Jirachis. You know? What's up, Doug? Thanks for what, Pikachu Carla? What's up, Nerf? What did I do? I mean, one can only hope there, Nerf, for sure. That's right. Double shiny hunts. If you're curious, this is my capture card 3DS XL. It's the Lunala Solgaleo edition right here. And this cord is going to my computer to capture the footage. Playing some Ultra Moon, to be specific. And then, of course, Pokemon Sword on the other screen. Going after Stack Attacka, the last 2 shiny Ultra Beasts I need to be done with all of them. Yeah, but you got to do it there, Pizza Game, before they shut it down. It's crazy, right? Time's ticking. What's up, Mermaid? You just got to trade them up. So you got to trade them up from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. And that way they'll at least be good for at least maybe hopefully another 5 to 10 years before they decide to shut down Home and then move on to the next thing, right? Oh, man. Dang, Marie. Oh, crap. Hold on. Let's go ahead and... ooh, we can Dynamax, yeah? Okay, sure. Why not? We will go with that. This is den number 18. If you're just tuning on in, welcome. I am giving away a Nintendo Switch 2. The link to that is in the pinned comment, both on Twitch and YouTube. We're also multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. But either way, welcome on in. Remember to hit that like button if you are watching on YouTube. You consider subscribing or following, whatever the case may be. And definitely make sure this stream is being served as a reminder to just get those shiny hunts in before Pokemon Bank shuts down. You know, this Poipole is one of them that's going to be kind of just, as it stands right now, impossible to get after the fact. Unless later on they add it in Pokemon Go or some other means. But, you know, even then. Hey, well, you got this, Marie. It really depends on the person, the Pizza Game. And some people want to keep them in the past games so they're preserved and there. But other people want to let them just live on with them and move on with the current software and current gens. Some people like to put them in a lump collection, which is Pokemon Home or Pokemon Bank, whatever the case may be. You know, they're collectibles, they're value for people, but it really just depends on the person. Well, what's on the menu there, Doug? All right, that was pretty quick. Very well done. Yeah, not bad at all. But the question is, will we get a shiny? It's 1 in 100 with the shiny charm on the Dynamax Adventures. This Poipole here is 1 in 4,096, whether you have the shiny charm or not. So, it is unaffected. There's any number of things they could do in that regard, W, if they really wanted to, but it doesn't seem like they do. Hey, what's up, Pulsar? It's been a minute, 34 months. How you been, man? Yeah, it will be once they shut down Bank, but you still have, you know, a few months ahead of you before that is a major concern, but it's still a concern regardless. Gonna get another Stack Attack up in here. 22444422. There you go. And the way it works too, by the way, 25 gifted members or subs gets a Piplup party. 50 gets a Rowlet Rave. So who knows? Maybe we'll get one of those today. Maybe we won't. Been rough, but hanging in there, Pulsar. All right, moving on to the next group here. Hey, there you go, the Regice. For these groups, we want ground, fighting, and water. I don't see any of that here. Well, we'll just go with this one. What's going on, Nia? Or Naya? Well, so we still have to finish that Jirachi, but I'm going to save that till, like, you know, a couple months prior. If by then we don't have, like, a gifted one in some way, shape, or form or anything like that, then I'm just going to bite my tongue and push through. But for now, we're going to try to finish this Poipole. I do need a second type null as well. So we'll get that one probably next-ish after this Poipole. Water ground fighting. This sucks. Except we do have a Poliwrath over there, so that's something. Almost 50 likes on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, yo, Pokegeekseppi. Thank you for the raid there. Very kind, very kind. Welcome on in, welcome on in. What were you doing? What were you playing? How did the stream go? You know, I like Poliwrath. Poliwrath's pretty cool. So what is everyone up to in the chat then? If you're not shiny hunting as it stands right now, let me know. Okay, it's looking like we might have to be the ones to Dynamax here. We can at least increase our speed with this attack. What's up, Wild Links? Welcome on in. Kahuna, how you been? Oh, yeah? Hey, thank you for that, Wrath. Appreciate that very much. Over on Twitch, heck yeah, man. We are multi-streaming. Hey there, Geo. Yeah, the virtual console version of Shiny Celebi is another one that you need to try to knock out if you haven't yet already. I was able to get that one just shy of under odds. It was like 7,000 something checks, but we did get it. Took me a while though. That was a very stretched out hunt over the course of like a year and a half. But in general, if you really lock in, it's actually a really quick hunt. Like you can get it done in like a week or two, or of course, obviously depending on how lucky you get. But even then, the resets are pretty fast. What's up, kids? Nachito, how you been? Ah, the briefcase gang, eh? Oh man. Da 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 dee da dee 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 dee. Good old kids. Well, this went a lot better than it could have been. He could have just one-shot the frick out of Charmeleon if he wanted to. Remember to stay hydrated as well, too. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I'm playing Deltarune for the first time ever, too. And that's been a long-time request for a lot of people. And also, that was a overdue incentive, trying to cash that in. So we can do new incentives, like the playing Power World for the first time, even though I don't want to play Power World. But if we hit that goal, I will. But I don't know. I don't think we're going to hit it. Got a long way to go. But it does last till the end of the month. So there's that. But yeah, we got a long way to go before we hit that goal. Alright, so... yeah, a couple of you need to definitely take that. I'm not going to love anything if I don't get the goal. So... let's see... Magmar... sure. Almost 50 likes. Heck yeah. Yo, what's up, Brian? Welcome on in. But how Pokemon hunts do you have till Pokemon Bank ends? I don't understand the question. Can you rephrase the question there? Is that the right counter? Yes. Okay. 426. We got good old Magmar here. Let's go with that. Chance to lower the special defense there. What's up, Savage? I don't know. Stranger things have happened. Yep, you got about a half a year or so, give or take. Da 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 dum ba da dum. La da 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 dum. Hey, it's pretty good Mandela Town mix. Reminds me of Poipole as well. Since they also use that. Yeah, that's right. That is right. What's up, self-destruct? Yeah. It is bad news. But also that's why I wanted to make the thumbnail and the title the way it is. It's not clickbait, sadly. This just serves as a reminder that, hey, Pokemon Bank is shutting down, and if you see this, you know, get the ball on the roll there for some of those hunts that you still need to knock out. All right, I am going to keep what I got for now. Nocturnal, how you been? How you been? Yeah, hope life's been treating you well. Let's see. The Munchlax. What's going on, Whooper Warrior? Oh, yeah? What's on the menu there? What are you going to eat? I figured. So why'd you change, though? Hate being a part of the McLegion, I guess. Let's go with... I guess Expert Belt. Hey, good luck to you there on the Gen 1 stuff. Ah, you know, I had never had that Whooper Warrior, believe it or not. Believe it or not. I know. And I've lived in a couple areas where White Castle is there, but just, I don't know, never got around to it. It was never something that I jumped to try. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hey, either way, I'm just happy to have you here there, Dark. What is happening with this run, though? Are we frozen? That sucks.
I was frozen today!
Well, we might have to reset the game. I'll let it wait, because it's looking like someone's getting kicked, but... Someone definitely DC'd, but it really it's a 50-50 if the game will actually recover from this or not. Da, 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 da. Oftentimes, I just have to reset the game. Da, 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 dum. Which is looking like what we might have to do. $50 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, at least we got the Poipole checks going still. If you have the money, go for it. But that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. Unless, of course, you want to, you know, give some subs or members. No, I'm just kidding. It really depends. If you have an agenda that you want to do for either of those games, then why not? I might have to reset the game. It sucks. Yeah, I don't know. This blows because we're going to have to... Just a waste of time. Literally going to have to do the same run. Same route. A big, fat waste of time. Alright. That's right, Top Sauce. Not very happy about that. But let's see if we can get another group. Oh, I didn't have fun, so it's a waste of time. Hello, Andre. All right. Stack attacker. Yeah, I connected. 22444422. I would be wary of that. If it's GameStop, at least. It can be Pulsar. It can be. 2 more spots open. 22444422. Oh, hey. Good find. One more spot open. 22444422. Hey there, Brandon. What's going on? How you been? Well, it's like I said, it's a 50-50 chance. Sometimes it happens and the game does correct itself and lets you keep going with an AI. But we were waiting there for like 4 minutes, and at some point in time, you just got to reset the game. All right, so I'm just going to keep what I got, or what I used last time. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Yes, Pokemon Bank is shutting down. February 26th is the deadline there if you want to get some stuff done. All right, this is the same route, sadly, so let's hope we can get the same amount of luck we had last time, because that actually ran pretty well. Dang, Dark, leaving already. What in thunder and tarnations? You just got here. All right, I will repeat what we did last time. La da 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 da. La dee. What are you talking about there, Marie? Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, we might not get as lucky. He might just wipe out Charmeleon this time around. Would be the smart thing to do. You never know. You never know. Actually, that was a better turn than the last time. So. Gotta pay more attention here to this Poipole. Sometimes I space out, but it hasn't been shiny yet. So we did get around to hitting Charmander that time, but he didn't use a water type attack, so he's good for now. Not the smartest choice there, but we're still kicking. If you still need 2 shiny Poipoles, I would get on this pretty quick. I would jump on that. Nobody said anything. Alright, I'm going to go with Magmar again. What's going on, Lee? How you been? Been alright? Well, it definitely shouldn't be on the loud side. I'm definitely talking louder than the music, but... What you brawling about? The old Screech moveset. Oh, yeah, Lee? Dang, Daz. Good. That is true. Alright, so far so good. Hopefully we can connect to the next round, unlike last time. Gonna keep what I got. Probably get swapped there when it's all said and done. When it's all said and done. Beep 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 beep. Pokemon indeed. It's the name of the game. Literally. Lavender Town mix, eh? Different items this time around, too. Okay, sure. Hey, Xavier, 54 months. What's going on, man? How you been? 54. It's 10 away from Nintendo's 64. That's the same amount of months as we have likes. Pretty cool there. That sounds interesting. Okay, at least we connected to the round this time. Let's go with this. Hope for the freeze. Always cooking up something there, eh? 445. Gift a sub? Who would do that? Yeah, food's important. As they say, your real health is your wealth. What's up? Just keep driving. Well, Dynamax Adventures aren't going to be affected by this. That'll still be able to transfer it up to Pokemon Home. It's more so the 3DS stuff that I'm doing with this Poipole that is going to be affected by Pokemon Bank. But Dynamax Adventures, you got plenty of time if you really wanted to. That round sucked. How come we did, like, no damage there? What's up, D-Bone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So he's using the Screech. I'm going to try to use a physical attack here. Oh, never mind. Wow, that's great. Holy cow.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Yeah, that's pretty quick. Pretty quick. It has its moments, the old life orb, for sure. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Well, I'll just take it so I have full health again. But at least we made it to number 19 on the Stack Attacker. There'll still be a few reasons here and there to play 3DS, but it's certainly not going to help. So, certainly not going to help. Hey, here's a fun remix. Shiny, that's correct. What's up, Abdul? We're trying to get the shiny, but right now, we haven't got one yet. If you're talking about Dynamax Adventures, you won't know until after. What's up, Apple? Dynamax Adventures, the shinies show up after. Otherwise, people will just quit. So they make you wait for it. Getting close to 60 likes on the YouTube side of things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much better turn that time around. Da 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 dum ba bum ba da bum ba 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 bum. All right, it doesn't matter what we do. We just poke with a stick and it'll die. The frick is this? Gonna change that up. Also, nice job, team. Yeah. Hey, no problem there, Apple. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to do. But let's see if we get a shiny. That's right, the moon theme in honor of Poipole here. No shiny. Moving on to the next one. What's going on, Connor? It's been a while, man. How you been? No problem there, Daz. Okay, we're definitely going to need people to hop on in this group. But I appreciate you, Daz. Hopefully you're able to get some sleep. Good old Dazzarooney. All right, 22444422. Yeah, crazy times. Everything's shutting down, you know. I see. And how did it go, Connor? Remember, ground fighting water. Those are the types you want to try to get here with this Stack Attack on Dynamax Adventures. Now, he at least has Screech. I'll go with that, but he doesn't have any water or ground type moves, which kind of sucks. Level 4, thank you for the follow there on Twitch. Alright, so... Ooh, this sucks. Even that Beware doesn't have a fighting type move. So yeah, this lineup blows. So this is going to be a tough run here, but we should be okay. Yeah, but, you know, we've been through worse. I forget, does he have Contrary or something crazy? He might. I think it just raises defense. Gonna find out here in a minute. Dodged it. I think I should just avoid that. I think it works in reverse for Malamar here. Things have been better, but we're here. The old Contrary ability. Status effects go in reverse. Well, fortunately my Screech missed, so there's that. Lucky in the confusion? Nope. Worth a shot. Man, he really hates me. Jeez. Well, that makes 2 of us. Yeah. Not off to a great start here. Yeah, that's why I don't like to use ice-type Dynamax attacks. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Whoops. Hit the wrong button there. Okay, we can at least go for this ground type over here. It's the best we can do. This is a remix of a Persona 5 song called Layer Cake. What is? Oh, Persona 5. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, we'll do one more screech here and then we'll probably supersonic. Yeah, Persona 5, I played that pretty much when it came out, like a decade ago at this point, or so. Close to it. Iron Tiger, thank you for the jewels there. How you been? Hope you're doing well. Hey, well, I would recommend the Persona games, if you can get around to it. super delayed there. Getting there, slowly but surely. We're chipping away at this boulder as we continue to do our resets in Ultra Moon for Poipole before Pokemon Bank shuts down. Although you do have time, February 26th. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I'll just do this again, I suppose. Hey, thank you for the 60 likes on the stream on YouTube. I'm hanging on in there. How about you? Alright, someone should definitely take this. Someone should definitely take this. What's going on, Ralph? How you been, Ralph? Been all right? Charmeleon probably easier to knock out. What's going on, Cody? We'll see what happens, man. Only time will tell. Hey, that's pretty cool. How often do you do that? Are you the go-to guy there? Well, it sounds like a rocking good time, Pokefan. Who knows, Christina? Probably not going to win this run, but it's all good. Doesn't help that Christina killed me, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, am I? Yeah, we're with AI now. Well, we're definitely not winning this thing. Well, that blows. Yeah, no, this is going to be a fail run. No, it kicked everyone out. Hole 77. Thank you, Burgess, for the subscription on YouTube. Well, I don't think it's going to be my problem. I don't think we're going to hit that goal, so I don't think I'm going to have to worry about that, Cody. But no, I don't. So if anything, I should be happy we're not going to hit that goal, to be honest. Number 20. All right, stack attacky here. Let's see if we can pull off a Christmas miracle somehow. Oh, I know all about Power World. Doesn't mean I have to like it or want to play it, but I know about it. Doesn't mean I wouldn't like it. You know, I could love it. But as it stands right now, it's not my problem. Rock slide, eh? Ugh. I don't know how many more of those we could survive. I'm the only one that can Dynamax, which kind of sucks. Since we're playing with bots. But I'm just going to do this and hope for the best. And it missed, of course. Of course. Yeah, I don't think my side's winning this. Big fat frickin' waste of time. Oh my gosh, my supersonic. Yeah, I'm not winning this. My supersonic keeps missing. Try one more time, and then I'm just going to go for the screech. There we go. At least it hit that time. Nice. Paid off there. Hopefully it sticks for a bit. And of course the screech missed. Yeah, like half my attacks have missed, man. It kind of blows. And he's rebuffed. So we ain't winning this. Yeah. Fat friggin' waste of time. He's not even that hard. It's just stupid stuff. Alright. Moving on to the next one. If we get a group, we'll keep going, but if we don't get groups, then I'm going to stop. Two, 2, 4, 4, 4, 4, 2, 2. one more spot. 2244-4422. Make sure you're connected online via the Wycom with the Crown Tundra DLC intact and a Switch Online subscription paid for. Hey, Star, 37 months. How you been, Star? Been all right? Been okay? I hope so. I hope so. 1200. Thank you for the follow there on Twitch. Ground Fighting Water. What's up, squeaky squeaky squeaky? That's right. You got to get these Poipoles before bank shuts down. I've been better. Not really doing that great, but hey, we're here. Glad to hear you're doing well there, Star. Thank you for the Nintendo 64 likes. A couple things up there. Man, this sucks. Our whole team is weak to this nonsense. Oh, goodness. Well, we'll see what happens. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Squeaky. Hopefully that keeps going for you. Good old Grovile, the mid-ev of Sceptile and Chirico. But yeah, in case you didn't hear, Pokemon Bank is shutting down, so plan accordingly. You have until February 26th, so still a decent amount of time, but definitely, you know, sense of urgency has now been applied. If you have some things that you're still waiting to get or have unfinished, now is the time to get that ball on the roll, you know? Yeah, the old Virtual Console Crystal Shiny Celebi. That was a good time to get that going. Whooper. Heck yeah, man. Hopefully it all went well for you there. All right, all right, all right. I'm going to keep what I got. Moving forward here. Moving forward. Oh, we do have an Alolan trio, so that'll be nice. That will be a good one to get. Got the old drizzle in full effect here. Yeah, Weather Ball. I want to do the trick with the rain dance. 490. Getting close to 500 checks here on the Poipole. It is 1 in 4,096. For the Poipole, whether you have the shiny charm or not, it is unaffected. And then for the Dynamax Adventures here, with the shiny charm, it is 1 in 100. So we do have that. Without, it's 1 in 300. But we are working with the shiny charm applied to the odds. You think so there, Kahuna? It is one of the better selections that you can get. Switching it up. Yeah, probably. Probably a good swap there. Yeah. Well, actually, this is Mario Kart. Rainbow Road. That's close enough. Close enough. And for here... That's right, Joker. What's going on, man? February 26th is the deadline there. Hope you're doing well, man. Yep, February 26th. It is shutting down, so you got some time. Yep. Got to trade up all the ones that you want to trade up. You got to finish up those unfinished shiny hunts that may be locked moving forward, like this Poipole here. You got to do what you got to do, you know? That's right, Simulator. What gave it away? Was it the fact that my channel is called That Bald Gamer? Were you clicking on a That Bald Gamer stream expecting someone with hair? Because if that's the case, I don't know what to tell you. Dang, Christina. That's true. It is shiny. Fits the theme. Shiny hunting with the shiny head. I was thinking we would do a little bit more damage here, but that's not good. That is not good. Almost 500 checks there. Yep, we'll see how long we can go for that first impression stream. What's up, KC? How you doing? How you doing? I take it you've played it, Toad? see. Well, it's a fan favorite for a lot of folks, so must be doing something right. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Makes one of us. You want to be bald in the future? Or that doesn't take that much effort. It's easy to do. You can do it right now if you want. I guess I'll go with this. Get that full health plus. Just go right to it. Got the drain punch as well. Worst case scenario there. How many stories do you think Gen 10 will have? I don't care as long as it has one good one. All right. I will go ahead and do this. Dang, Kahuna, you vibing? Bum ba da ba ba da bum. Hello there, Dylan. Thank you, thank you. What are you going for? I'd imagine you're trying to lock in on some unfinished hunts before the deadline there. GG on the stack attacker. Safari, eh? I see, I see. No shiny... And we haven't got a phase in Dynamax Adventures. It's like... I'm serious. It's been about 100 Dynamax Den checks between Heatran, Thundurus, and Stack Attacka. Like, we should have gotten, like, something by now. It's actually kind of crazy. But moving on to the next one. I'm sorry, Landorus, not Thundurus. Same thing. 22444422. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Hey, you filled up pretty quickly there. Nice. All right, ground fighting water. I believe I'm going to go with Politoed here for this. And don't forget, we are giving away a Nintendo Switch 2 right here. Choose your own bundle. Comes with either Donkey Kong Bonanza, Pokemon Poipole, or Mario Kart World. You choose. Link to that is in the pinned comment, both on Twitch and YouTube. All right. Hopefully we can knock that out pretty quickly there. Tauros. I actually still need a regular shiny Tauros. Believe it or not. Yeah, he's a bit of a tough one there, Dylan. Also, if we get 10 gifted memberships, I will chug this bottle of water non-stop. Ba-da-ba-bum. All right, let's see. I will go ahead and do this because why not? Which is another Pokemon I still need to get. Every time I say it, I'm reminded that I need a shiny Why Not. Don't know why I haven't got one yet, but here we are. Well, I must have missed the 5 from there. That might not be working right. Let me see. Might have made a change there. Oh. Yeah. Definitely some different stuff. Oops. Oh, also messed up this. Let's see, that was on 20. There we go. Not really all that great, but you keep on keeping on. So. All right, gonna go ahead and keep what I got here. Oh, I definitely don't talk about that on stream. People don't want to hear it anyway. Years ago, I asked for feedback on a community post. I said, hey, I noticed that a bunch of people were unsubscribing, and I was like, well, why are people unsubscribing? And I'll never forget, one response I got was, I unsubscribed the moment you became too human. And ever since then, I don't elaborate on how I'm feeling. I'm either good or not, and that's that. Yep. Yep, dang indeed. What's up, a Halo? How you doing? How you doing? I mean, it's fair. People hop in. They don't want to hear a trauma dump unless they actually literally are searching for trauma dumps. But you know, they come to YouTube for an escape, and that's fair. So I'm just here to do my job, you know. I'll still be as human as possible, but I'm not gonna, like, you know, go out of my way to just steer away from the objective, you know. So just know that if you guys do ask, I appreciate it. So, but yeah, sadly, you're just gonna get either good or bad from me, and that's about it. Dang, Christina. Also, thank you for the 70 likes on the stream, Rooney. What's going on, Rob? If it's really bad, I'll make a community post. Like, for example, if I have, like, a health issue or something. But don't worry. It's nothing like, you know, life-threatening. I know, right? Just keep... No, but that stuck with me. I mean, I get it. I get their point of view. Like, that was actually... You know... I get it. Doesn't mean it's the right way to be, but I get it. And so that really just kind of opened my eyes to, like, you know, what a lot of people are looking for, and that's fair. Hey, but you got this, Billin. You know, the circle of life. You're tough. I'll drink to that. 512. That's also too why I don't really ask for feedback anymore on the channel. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna do what I want, you know. And people want to show up, great. I'll ask for polls. I'll be curious about everybody's opinion. I am generally curious about opinions, like if you like this game or like that game. But feedback, nah. I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. And if you like it, great. If you don't, well, great. It's a dreadnought. Here's some feedback. Pokemon Bank shutting down sucks. But it is shutting down. The title and the thumbnail are not clickbait, sadly. I kind of wish they were. But no, it is the real deal. You have until February 26th, technically the 25th in the States, because of, you know, time zone differences and whatnot. So there is a bit of a sense of urgency. Now we know. So if you have any unfinished shiny hunts that you want to get done, that will be, as it stands right now, impossible to get once that happens, like this Poipole here. You might want to get that show on the road, as the saying goes. It happens, a Halo. But it really was an eye-opener. Like, that was like 4 or 5 years ago when that happened. And it really opened my eyes on things, you know. Honestly, Bill, and I kind of just keep to myself. What do you still need to get, Rob? Alright, one more of these ought to do the trick. Should be able to knock it out here. Well, like I said, that I'm still gonna be me. I'm just not. The only exception I make is I don't trauma dump. That's a very fair assessment. So I'll still be human in every other regard. That makes me me. Thinking you should get what I have on the 3DS games into the Switch. Yeah, you should. Now is the time to get that going. That's fair enough there, Halo. It's all good, Billy. Appreciate it. But that's also on the flip side. While I take more days off, if I'm not feeling like I'm good enough to put on a good show or something, I'll just take the day off. You know, I want people to tune in and be like, "Hey, that was not bad. That was pretty relaxing. That was pretty chill, or maybe even fun sometimes. Not all the time, but maybe sometimes fun." So that's why I do that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and, speaking of doing things, do this. Nah, it's all good, Halo. Dang, Billin. Either way. Regardless, thank you all for being here and watching, tuning on in. Yo, what's going on, Yeffy? How you been? How you been? Wait, what's happening? Oh, there we go. Counter was going up for some reason. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, yes. But I hope you and me are doing well. Dang, everywhere you say. Now, if only we can get a shiny, you know? In terms of Dynamax, it's been a long time since we've seen one of those. I mean, you know, especially today, the webcam portion is a lot larger. It's the only way to kind of make it work symmetrically. All the screens are the same size. Well, thank you, Elegon. Nope, can't get a shiny around these pots. But maybe we can at least get a like. Let's see if we can bump it up to 80 likes, chat. And yes, Pokemon Bank is shutting down. If you're just tuning in and you're seeing the title and the thumbnail, that is correct. Although you do have some time. It's not until February 26th, but still, it'll be here before you know it. So get that ball rolling on your unfinished shiny hunts that you still need from the 3DS or DS or GBA or whatever the case may be. 22444422. So I'm trying to finish up this Poipole. I have one. I need a second shiny to complete the line. And then also, the Stack Attack is the last Ultra Beast I need after the second Poipole. So if we get both, we'll be done with Ultra Beast shinies all together. What's up, Hobby? Welcome on in. Two more spots, 22444422. We're also giving away a Switch 2. Speaking of twos, lots of twos. What's up, Diamond? Here it is right here. It's a Choose Your Own Bundle edition. Comes with either Mario Kart World, Pokemon Pocopia, or Donkey Kong Bonanza. But you get to choose if you win, and the link to enter that is in the pinned comment of both Twitch and YouTube, because we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube today. So, hey, give that a go if you haven't entered yet. One more spot, 22444422. Hop on in if you want, or if you need a shiny Stack Attacker. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy when you know, Transporter was kind of going crazy. What do you mean there, Andre? Oh, you mean in the bundle? No, it only comes with those. That's not out of my pocket. It's just what's included in the bundle there. Like, those are the options it gives you. There you go. I thought you were talking about on stream. Can you choose a different game to stream? I'm like, man, times are that dire, eh? Ground, fighting, water. I will go with the crocodile here. What does that mean, Toad? What in thunder and tarnations? So, fighting on the right, ground on the right, and more ground on the right. Well, you know darn well it wouldn't be an indie bundle. First party only. Grappalocked is back in town, the Dynamax town. I like the best Queen Dynamax. I don't think it works like that. I think, and not to mention, the Switch 1 is like the most successful console ever made, so I don't think they're getting rid of that anytime soon. There's too many households that have a Switch. Billin coming in with the follow there on Twitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the follow on the Twitch side of things. Nah, the Switch support is fine. That would be the biggest rug pull heist of the century if they did that. Where, as it stands, far more people have a Switch 1 than a Switch 2 right now, so it wouldn't make a lot of sense. Whoa, hanging by a thread there. Crit hit, eh? What's up, Golden Fire? Ah. All right, Xavier, there you go. Cheers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sure, we'll go and do one of these, a little Earth Power action. So have you had a chance to eat that stuff yet, Xavier? Dang. I think you're going to have to change those rewards. What's up, Pajamas? Coming in with the 56 months there. Well, thank you, Xavier. How you been, Pajamas? Was it? Was it good? Nice. Very good, very good. I'm glad it was. Pajamas Adventures. Have you ever heard of Pajama Sam? I actually got all those like humongous games on Steam a while ago. And I grew up with a bunch of them. Spy Fox, Pajama Sam, Putt Putt. I've been tempted to do like a little blast from the past stream there on those. Well, I use an XLR mic, so it's pretty expensive. I had to pay like about almost $200 for the Elgato Wave XLR input, and then like $400 on this mic or something like that. So It's a lot. I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're just starting out. You can if you're just starting out streaming or just getting into it, a USB mic is fine and dandy. I used a HyperX Quadcast microphone back when I was on USB. And actually, that's my backup mic that I use for Discord calls when I'm not streaming. Yeah, so I still kept that mic. So I actually have 2 mics right now. But yeah. Whiscash, I don't think it has a ground type. It might know a water type. Muddy water, I think. Might worth going for. Might be worth going for. Man, English. Yeah, the Quadcast was fine. Like I said, I still use that as my backup. On the other side of the table here, I have a more relaxed area off stream. So for Discord calls, I still use that. Dang, Ree. What are you up to, Ree? Aside from being in the group here. Heck yeah. I did see that Gleam is featuring my giveaway. Is that what you mean? On the featured page? I'm going to go ahead and do this. So we're playing 2 games at once. We got the 3DS XL. Right here, it's the Unala Solgaleo edition. And also on the Nintendo Switch, we're doing Dynamax Adventures. Been awake since 5. Are you least off tomorrow? Dang, I finally died. 75 likes, almost 80. Again, if you're watching, thank you. And if you're lurking, thank you. Remember to hit that like button on the YouTube side of things if you haven't yet. Helps us out. You're off on Sunday? Nice. Yeah, I may or may not do a Final Fantasy stream on Sunday. I might just say frick it and just do another Pokemon stream since Bank is shutting down. We got to get the ball on the roll there with that. So maybe Monday I'll do a FF stream and then take a couple days off. Stack Attacka. Poipole and Stack Attacker are the last 2 Ultra Beasts I need to shine. I already have 1 shiny Poipole, but I evolved it to Nagnadel, so we still need 1 more to remain a Poipole for our shiny living dex. And then, of course, Stack Attacka, and that's it. What's up, Diana? What's up, Xanthos? It is pretty crap, to say the least. Like, it's definitely an interesting move on their part to do that. You know, I've seen the argument, too, that people wish they got more of a heads up, which is fair. We do have, you know, about a half a year or so. It's not until February 26th, but that's still, you know... It's a lot of circumstances behind that, and really it's just unfortunate no matter how you look at it. Because unless they make some changes down the road or offer us alternative methods of getting these, there's still several Pokemon that are going to just be shiny locked, and there's nothing we can do about it. We're at the mercy of the Pokemon Company and what they choose to do moving forward, you know? You got anything planned for the night there, Xavier? Here, let's go with some new tunes here. Let's go with this. 5 years, heck yeah, man. That's awesome. That's crazy. Because of me, eh? Well, I'll be doggone. Well, thank you. I will. Oh, I don't plan on going anywhere, even if it's just me. I mean, I plan to do this for as long as it's allowed, or, you know, before the doom and gloom AI takeover. But nah, I think humanity and stuff like that will persevere in terms of content. You know, you just gotta be yourself. You know, I know it's extremely cliche to say, but Yeah, 5 years. I'll tell you what, some of my inspirations were there was a website called Screw Attack. And ironically, their motto was, it's not a porn site, because it wasn't, but with a name like that. It's named after the Metroid attack, Screw Attack. But I mean, they were like an all-in-one like gaming website, and that was kind of like, it started off before YouTube was a thing, but then shortly after YouTube did become a thing, and then they started doing YouTube videos and stuff. And they were actually eventually affiliated with the Angry Video Game Nerd. He was a part of Screw Attack for a while there. So Angry Video Game Nerd, Screw Attack, Gaming Historian, people like that. They were like big inspirations for me. And then what's funny is a lot of them didn't even stream. But actually, I started off doing videos, and then like I actually didn't want to stream. In fact, real talk, I actually frowned upon streaming. I didn't like to watch streamers. But what happened was, I got kind of burned out on videos, and it wasn't really working. There was just a lot of time and effort for little reward. So I was actually going to quit. But then Breath of the Wild came out, and I was like, all right, let me just try streaming. I'll stream a playthrough of Breath of the Wild, first impressions, and we'll see what happens there. And if not, then whatever. But I streamed it, and I actually somehow got really lucky. Like, people liked my first time playing Breath of the Wild, and I ended up enjoying streaming. I was like, all right, this is better than I thought, and kind of stuck with it for a bit. And it's kind of funny because I hear this a lot. Like I said, I didn't really like watching streams, but once you start streaming, that perspective kind of changes, because then you understand what it takes to stream. So then you start respecting streamers, and then you start watching streamers. Not that you shouldn't respect them to begin with, but you know what I mean? Like, your opinion changes when you actually do it. It's like, okay, so then that's kind of what happened to me. It's like, And I really, 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 really want to do edited videos. I gotta be honest, my problem is I'm just stubborn. I have a lot of good ideas and I just don't do it. And you could argue that's lazy. It could be a nicer way of saying lazy. But who knows? I might get the ball rolling on some of those ideas sooner or later. Actually, there's a lot of talk right now because YouTube just well, I think that's also February too. What is it with February? YouTube increased the monetization requirements if you haven't been accepted in the partner program already. By February, they're going to change it to 8,000 watch hours instead of 4. And then also, they made like the shorts requirement really kind of stupid and crazy. I gotta be honest, I don't know many people that could meet that shorts requirement. Even successful people, let alone new people. But they're doing that to kind of, well, allegedly to kind of weed out AI slop shorts that just crank out short after short after short, day after day after day. But that just really makes it harder on the new creator, though. So, who knows what the... My point is, and why I got off on that tangent is, who knows what the climate and culture of shorts and videos is going to be. I think that might push more people to do full screen videos rather than shorts videos. So. Yeah, it does suck, man. And they're not doing anything about it? Xanthos. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, almost 80 likes. Let's go. So I've been tempted to start like a maybe once or twice a week podcast type stream or show. Either with myself or with Daz, and we just be a couple boomers talking about stuff. We wouldn't make it political or anything. We just kind of chill. All this stuff I'm talking about now, it's just I stay on top of it. I just don't really talk about it. So people always send me stuff like, "Hey, did you hear about this?" Yeah, I already know about it. It's just kind of keep to myself. You think so? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. When I say podcast, it would still be a video. It's something you could just listen to too. Like you wouldn't necessarily have to watch it if you don't want to. Nice job on the stack attacker. Oh yeah, it definitely has its ups and downs. It's a lot of behind the scenes things that make the streaming part is the easy part. What I'm doing right now, that's the easy part. It's a bunch of crap that happens behind the scenes that gets kind of wonky, you know, and can kind of push people away. I haven't played those pajamas. How you liking it? Dang, still no frickin' shiny, chat. What in thunder incarnations? I'll do one or two more. Did you get it, Ree? Everybody's getting it but me. I can't remember the last time I got a targeted shiny. But dang, Ree. Congratulations, though. That's awesome. Way to go. GG. Couldn't be me. Welcome to That Bald Gamer, where he helps everyone but himself get shinies. At least that's the way it's been the last year or so. Oh, man, yo. But hey, at least someone's getting it, you know? You're shaking? Are you stacking? Are you stack attacking? 22444422. How many other Ultra Beasts do you need now? Yo, Pokeberry Pie. I know. Me. Yep, it's not my shiny luck. Ground fighting water. I will go with the Sand Slash here. Well, how did that happen? I don't remember that. What in the world? Tell the tale. What went down where you lost all your shiny Pokemon? See, that's the importance of putting them in Pokemon Home. That right there is a good example. Yeah, it's a good song. Hey, yo, thanks for being a fan for all these years, Diamond. I'm glad I could help inspire you. If you ever have any questions, you know, let me know. All right, water on the right. I may not know the right answer, but, you know. Dang, Ree. It's wiggly tough, eh? A little bit of wiggling. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I'll let the Pyro up Dynamax if you can make it that long. What's up, Just a Guy? It's going, it's going. Pokemon Bank is shutting down, though. You have until February 26th. Fruit salad, eh? What are your top favorite fruits there that you will include in our fruit salad? The Poipole, I probably will. I'm actually more worried about my Dynamaxes than my soft resets. We just can't get a shiny Dynamax ever. Like, it's actually weird. I feel like my game's broken. Like, we haven't got a phase in like 110 checks between several Dynamax hunts. Not a thing. I know, right, Iron Tiger? Might as well. It's crazy, you know? Yeah, it's crazy. Just keep driving. I don't know what happened. Like my luck's gone down the drain. It died when Christina Team killed me. All right, let's see. This one. We could probably knock out Vigavolt real quick, despite the weakness. Go with the old life orb here. The old life orb. No problem there, Reed. Do what you gotta do. Congratulations again. So this will probably be the last one. Don't forget, we're going after Delta Rune tomorrow. First time playing that. Give it a go for a few hours, see how we like it. What the frick? That didn't even make any sense. How did a bug attack one-shot me? And I'm rock crowned. That was weird. Weird stuff. Whatever the case may be, it shouldn't have been a one-shot. So that's just bizarre. I don't even think it was a critical hit either, so... Omni. Oh, yeah? Yeah, you gotta get the 2 type null and 2 Poipole. I got 1 type null and 1 Poipole. So, gotta get 2 more, 1 of each. But I hope you're doing well, Omni. Beep 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 beep. I'm hanging on in there, Omni. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And why is that? Oh, I think it's true. At the very least, Ruby and Sapphire. There's no reason for him not to, especially with this Pokemon Bank news. I think it's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. This will be number 23. Yeah, I think it's a matter of time. Good little remix there of the Metroid theme. Oh, I definitely think you'll be able to. The real question is whether or not they'll include Emerald. But I do think Ruby and Sapphire is pretty much a given. Or who knows, maybe they'll just do Emerald. That doesn't make a lot of sense, because they like to encourage trading. You know, buying multiple copies, more money for them, so it makes more sense for them to do the old Ruby Sapphire shindig. Da 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 da, ba da 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 da, ba da 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 da. Bla da ba bum bum, ba da ba ba bum bum, ba da bum. La da 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 dee, dee 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 dee. That's coming up, the Cherry song. Dang, Pika. Nice. Beep, 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 beep. We're getting close to 100 likes, although I don't think we're going to hit it, but I don't know. If you haven't hit that like button yet, feel free to do so if you want. On the YouTube side of things, I should say. And in terms of the shiny here, still nothing. Tell you what, we'll do one more group, and that'll push us close to the 3-hour mark. And we should be able to get to 600 Poipole checks by then, so good number. All right, one more group. Gonna be 22444422. What's up, Lionheart? Hanging on in there. How about you?
All I see in this dark
And again,
room are
playing on a 3DS XL, the Lunala Sigaleo edition of Pokemon Ultra Moon, going for this Poipole, which will no longer be huntable, as it stands right now at least, once Pokemon Bank shuts down on February 26th. So you do have some time. They did give us a little bit of a heads up, so make sure you do that now, as well as some other hunts like the Virtual Console Crystal Celebi, or, Type Null, or the Wishmaster Jirachi, or Spinda. I guess for whatever reason, Spinda is kind of glitched out on BSP. One more open spot, 22444422. Da 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 ba ba da ba ba ba. Da 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 da. What's up, Patrines? How many is that? One. You have one. I don't even think you have that. I think you just have the uncatchable one. Yeah. Water, ground, fighting. Dang, latrines. Sounds like I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, eh? Tee-hee. I don't think I saw anything there. Nope. Unless one of the rocks went. Well, actually, that's rock water, and that's rock ground. Okay, so left it is. Is it crazy? Retrines.
They're trying to kill me. Did you hear me? I said they're trying to kill me. Let me out of this maze already. I see ghosts.
Wait, what are you talking about? What you talking about? Oh, my moveset sucks.
All I can do now.
This is not looking good.
Wait,
For a couple of us,
the
actually.
ghosts are blue. They're running away. Look how the tables have turned. Perhaps I
Okay.
can consume
Alchemy's gonna have to
everything
Dynamax to
inside.
do that, I think. Yeah,
Yes, I can.
this first round's not looking good.
But they
Oh,
must
really?
come back.
That's crazy. That's funny, though. I thought you were just memeing.
Will this never end?
So how are you getting it out there, like, you know, word of mouth and
I'm
such?
tired of these ghosts and paleys.
You just posting around, or? Better off just doing that.
I'm tired of these ghosts and paleys.
Local events, eh? You making some friendos? That's pretty cool. Ah, close. Hopefully next turn. And ideally without a KO here
Yes, the
on our
cherries
end.
are good. The reward is cherries.
Please don't be Magmar. Okay, that works. As long as you can take it. Yeah. Alright, cool. We made out like a bandit there on this one. I'm not gonna lie. Could have gone a lot worse.
And so are the strawberries.
Could have been a lot worse, Chuck.
The reward is cherries. The reward is cherries. The reward is cherries. I like everything, except for the never-ending key. I like the cherries. Yes, the cherries are good. The cherries are good. The cherries are good. The cherries are good.
The cherries are good.
The
Did you know that, chat?
The cherries are good. The cherries are good.
Did you hear about that?
The cherries are good. 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 All I see in this dark room are pills.
Gotta change the tunes, yeah.
No.
Heck yeah. Oh, really, Retrines. This reminds me too, I think they're coming out with a Switch 2 version of Minecraft. Just a never-ending game ongoing for years and years to come. Oh yeah? Cherry pie for breakfast, eh? Go for it, Marie. Go for it. Connect 4. Fish sticks. That sounds fishy. Retrines. Moomity with the watch stream. How you been, Moomity? Moomity, Moomity. Dang, Moomity. What can you say? Fish sticks. Fish sticks, cherries, mountains, and molehills, right? Moomity. Consecutive streameroonies. That's a lot. Blumbobby. Nobody is in the house. That's correct. That is correct. February 26th. So there's still some time. Nice hit. Nice hit. Yeah, the day before Pokemon Day, which is February 27th every year. Interesting timing there. Might be coincidence, might not. That was a lot of damage. So this next one's the last one, but we're going to go at least until we get to 600 Poipole checks. Yeah. All good there, Marie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. Like what? Retrines. Poochyena, 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 and Poochyena. Gonna make it rain here. Would be perfect timing there, Marie. Here's hoping. Here is hoping, Aragon. Big hefty hit there. Hopefully we can stay alive. I think we'll be alright though. 2 more checks on the Poipole. Nice. This will line up perfectly. The 3-hour mark on the stream. 600 checks on the Poipole. Maybe a shiny on the Dynamax. What's up, King Dynasty? We already have 1 type no and 1 Poipole. So we're going for the second Poipole. We need a second type no. And then we need to finish that Wishmaster Jirachi at some point. But that's pretty much it. Maybe a Spinda. I forget if I have one or not. But, I'll tell you what we don't have is a shiny Stack Attacker, which will remain to be the case. And then in terms of this Poipole, yeah, you got this, King Dynasty. I believe in you. I believe in you. No shiny Poipole there. All good there, Marie. 600 checks on the Poipole. Just about 25 dens on the Dynamax run. Let me back on out of here. So don't forget, tomorrow we're doing Deltarune. That'll be my first time ever playing Deltarune. I have played Undertale, but it's been like 8 years, so I don't necessarily remember too much of that, but I know it's been a long time request. It's also a overdue goal incentive. We got some new goals I want to do, so I want to cash in on those overdue ones. So that'll be tomorrow. And also, we're giving away this Switch 2 Choose Your Own Bundle. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Pokemon Copy, or Mario Kart World comes with one of those. You choose. But the link to that is in the pinned comment or the description on the YouTube archive after the fact. But otherwise, hey, we'll keep going for this Poipole and even this Stack Attack because we need them both. But no luck today. But hopefully we have some fun tomorrow. I hope you all have a great night tonight. And all that being said, chat, thank you for being here. Shout out to the mods and lurkers and the chatters. And I'm That Bald Gamer, and I will catch you next time. See ya!